Hello explorers, welcome back. I'm here to talk to you about my weight loss journey, and it's something that I didn't plan on, but it just kind of happened, which is kind of a good thing. I realized that when you do things unconsciously, they tend to work better for you because you're not really thinking about it. But anyway, I lost 20 pounds in 4 months. So back in June, I guess, things changed that led to months of me losing weight. So when I went to my doctor's appointment in July, I weighed myself and I actually was at 225. For me, that's not too big, you know, and I was pretty much 225, 220 for many years. So I've always kept myself right at that level. But for somebody that stands at 5'11", again, 225 isn't a big deal. But when I went there for my appointment, did some regular checkup. Then about a month later in August, I went back again, and I lost 8 pounds. And I was like, whoa, 8, that's a lot, after a month being away from the doctor's office. Then a month later, I went back in again. I lost another 8 pounds. Again, for somebody my size, I would have to lose a significant amount of weight, 25 to 30 pounds, in order for you to see a physical difference. Unlike people of smaller stature, they lose 10 pounds. You can see the difference. 10 pounds on me, 15 pounds on me, you would not see it. But I knew that, I was losing weight because the scale's been telling me that. I had to think back about what changed, and then here's the change. I've been hiking a lot more than normal. That's the only change I've done, which increases weight loss, which increases energy for you to burn more calories and everything else. But what have I been doing prior to maintain my weight? That's the key, because a lot of people are wondering, like, what is it that you do? I said, I've always managed what I eat. I fast at least 2 or 3 times a week unconsciously, because here it is. I wake up in the morning, 5 o'clock. I leave, I go to work. I start at 7. I don't eat breakfast because it makes me feel lethargic by the end of the day. So I finish at 3. I'm working all day hard without eating because I'm so busy. By the time I come home, it's about 4 or 5 o'clock. Guess what? That becomes my first meal of the day. And because I ate at that time, guess what? I'm not going to eat later on. I'm just going to go take a shower and go to sleep. The next day, guess what? That routine repeats again. I get up, I go to work, I don't eat breakfast, I work all day, don't even think about eating. I come home again, 4, 5 o'clock, I eat my first meal of the day. 24 hours of fasting just went by. So that fasting thing has been prominent in my life for many years, and it's helped keep my weight down. But again, it's because I unconsciously do it. I don't do it because I plan it. I found out that others who fast that plan it, they struggle because they know about it. They're aware of it. It's like, oh, I'm on this juice challenge. I only can drink juice. And they tend to fail. But for me, that's kind of what I've been doing. The other thing too is I really do watch what I eat. With all the preservatives that are in canned foods, canned goods, nope. I may have that occasional can of Vienna sausage and spam. That's a local staple, gotta have it. But guess how often I eat it? Not very often. It sits in my cabinet for about a year before I actually go in there and eat it. But the thing is, I try to eat a lot of fresh foods and frozen stuff, where it's a lot more healthy for you. So again, just being conscious, being aware of what it is that you put in your body. I tend to eat 1 full meal a day, which works for me. It's not for everybody, but do what is best for you. When I'm home on the weekends, all day, I do eat 3 meals a day. I eat the breakfast, which is actually my favorite meal of the day. I love breakfast food more than lunch and dinner. Fast foods, all of that, nope. That's been gone for years. I mean, I'm talking 20 plus years. The last time I went to a McDonald's or any fast food, I was just surprised at how expensive everything was. I mean, I bought 2 Filet-O-Fish meals at McDonald's and it was like $25. I was like, wow. And that's the other, That's the reason why I don't even go out and eat anyway, because it's so expensive. And you don't know what's in it. Yeah. So even more so, it's best to cook meals at home because you know what you're putting into it. That is a lot more healthy for you. Fruits and vegetables, fresh. And it's just part of my staple of life. I do exercise. You all know what I do. Hello, out and about with me. I'm hiking half the time. And like I said, that was the only change because I used to only hike I'm lucky I get one hike a week. Now I've been doing at least 5 to 7 hikes a week. And it's usually on the weekend where I do double hikes. I call them double whammies. I've even done triple whammies and quadruple whammies. Like, I'm just out there trying to get my exercise on, but also it's cathartic because, with the stress of work, you gotta find ways to kind of help with your mental stability. So hiking does it for me. Just being outdoors. I don't even have to hike as long as I'm outdoors at the beach. Funny because a lot of people go to the beach to swim. Like me, I go to the beach to sleep. And the people that know me very well knows that. And I find a nice spot and I go to sleep. And then an hour later, I'll wake up and there's all these people around me because all this beach and you gotta go lie down right next to me. Like seriously, people. Yeah. But I wake myself up because I hear myself snore. Usually out in my gardens, I'm sowing leis. You guys know that from me too. Again, these are things that helps with my mental health and keeps me sane, and keeps me my mental clarity going, so that I can have the energy to exercise and do the stuff that I need to do to keep myself healthy. I would like to lose another 10 pounds, but mainly just keep things more tight and fit. So I'll continue my journey and let you guys know my process. But I have to say that I think with me doing my new book as a new author, I think that may have contributed to me doing more hikes. It's because of the stress that I had to go through, the learning curve that I had to endure to go through the process. It was difficult and I'm still learning, but the hiking is what kept me sane. So in some way, in a positive sense, I have to thank myself for writing that book because it actually helped me lose the weight. But until next time, explorers, let's explore anything and everything and see what happens while out and about with me. Let's wait.